Hi Virgo, and welcome to your Timeless Tarot reading. This tarot reading is intended to help those of you who are at a crossroads with something. Maybe you have a decision to make. Maybe you are confused about something that happened in the past and you were kind of left with no closure. Okay, so this right here is path 1. This is path 2. And this is path 3. I will shuffle these cards back into the deck before each reading, but I'm using them to illustrate the 3 different paths before you, okay? Virgo, so you have got to decide what each path represents for you personally, okay? So if you have a choice between 2 things, is it, thing 1, which path are you drawn to for thing 1, and for thing 2, which path calls you, okay? So you've got to identify which path equals what for you. If you just want to have just a single question like, if I make this decision, what's the most likely outcome? Then decide which path you're most drawn to. If you're like, I was completely left high and dry with this person, what happened? Again, which path are you most drawn to? All right. So I will start with path 1. I have created timestamps for each path and listed them in the description box below. So if you are not interested in path 1, go ahead and click on the timestamp for the path you are drawn to. All right, Virgo. So let's pull a couple cards. All right, so we have invisible. We're going to just keep that out. That has something to do with this. We don't know what yet. I'm going to pull a card here to see what's potentially positive about this path for you and what potentially could be negative about this path for you. All right, so we have the High Priestess of Water, and then belonging. So interesting here that we have those 2 paired up as the potential positive and potential negative. So Virgo, there's a lot of emotion that's positive with this path, and honestly things could actually change shape right before your eyes in this situation or relationship. All right, but with the negative there, with belonging and with invisible here, Virgo, I really feel as though there's a sense where you feel you have to hide your true self on this path. You can't fully express yourself on this path. You feel invisible to the other person or situation, meaning like you're not feeling as appreciated and loved, respected and honored maybe as you should be. So let's pull some tarot to get some more information. Alright, so we have the Lovers. So this is definitely something that really does matter to you, okay? There's a very close connection. There was like a lot of communication happening. But over here, we have the Strength in this position and then the Hermit in this position. So just have to say, some of you, this could involve a Gemini because this is the Gemini card, and then this is the Virgo card, could also be a Leo. So Virgo, what I'm seeing here is, you're getting a lot of attention on this path, okay? However, you don't really feel like you fit or you belong. So if this is like about a job or taking a new position or moving to a new state or country or even new town, it's like there's a lot of positive, but there's this element where I feel you've got to keep a lot to yourself. And like when you're feeling really weak, sad, low, anxious, mad, angry, it's like you can't express that. You've got to keep a lot to yourself, which essentially makes you feel a bit segregated from the situation. Even if you're very welcomed into it, it's like there's some part of you that feels invisible, okay, or like you have to hide that aspect of yourself. So let's see what the overall outcome is for this path. Alright, so we have the forces of nature favor you, and the black cat, your luck will soon change. So, Virgo, listen, this here may be a construct of your own fears and insecurities that keep you locked inside yourself and not expressing your true self or showing who you are or allowing yourself to be vulnerable, okay? There's some element where you are hiding, and with these cards, I don't feel like you need to, or the time is going to come very soon where you will be able to fully reveal yourself, your feelings, your thoughts, your ideas, all of it. So this card actually just flew out as I was shuffling, and this says improving, transforming. This is your advice, yes. So Virgo, there is a lot of potential here, and honestly, I feel like given enough time, things will feel good. You will fall into this path and feel like you fit and that you belong and all is well. If this is something from the past, or you were just kind of left hanging, I really feel like it was more about divine timing, okay? And that's why we're not feeling like we fit in, because it's not quite the right time yet. Your luck will soon change. The forces of nature favor you, improving, transforming. Like, when the time comes, Virgo, I feel like you are going to hear from that person, or you're going to get that job offer, or there's going to be something coming to you, some sort of opportunity coming to you that puts you very solidly on this path, okay? So if it's of the past, I feel there's communication that will come in at some time in the future. If it's of something of the now, again, we're waiting on that communication, or we're waiting to actually feel like we fit in and we belong and we can be vulnerable and expose ourselves, okay? So this would definitely be a yes, but there may be a little bit of bumpy road, but, ultimately, things will improve and transform and feel like luck is on your side. So those are your messages for this path, Virgo. And I don't know why I totally have lost. Is this your first path or your second path? I think it's your first path. Oh, goodness me. I cannot remember. But anyways, Virgo, those are your messages for this path. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Alright, Virgo. I believe this is path 2. Let me think. Yes, this is path 2. Okay. Sorry, I've been just doing these, and after so many, it's like, what path am I on? Okay, so path 2 for Virgo. Let's pull a card for the potential positive or negative aspects of path 2. Okay. Positive. There's a lot of understanding, there's a lot of relating, there's a lot of connection, there's a lot of communication, there's a lot to be gained from this particular path, okay? Potential negative is loyalty. So this is card 43 and this is card 33. So with loyalty, to me, that's how loyal are you going to be long-term to this path, or how loyal is this path going to be to you long-term, okay? So, whoa, and as I'm saying now, we have the Tower. So there's some sort of shocking element to this path, Virgo. Alright, I just have to put that out there since the Tower had to fly out. There's some sort of shocking element to this path, and it might be where you are like, I thought you had my back till the end, or I thought I was going to be a part of this situation for the rest of my life, and then bam, it's kind of like over, or you find out that it didn't have your back the way you thought it did, okay? So let's see. Yeah, there's so much that you will gain and learn from this relationship or experience, okay? And to help you, like, get over things of the past, like understanding why certain things of the past have worked out. However, even though there's like this healing and understanding to this path for you, we have this Seven of Wands, and then we have this Devil, Virgo. This is like, I don't have your back. This is deceit, betrayal, lies. And I don't know, this is general, so is this on your behalf, or is this on the behalf of the other person you're involved with, or this situation you're asking about? If this is of the past, I feel like that it's good that this relationship or situation is out of your life, and at this point on your path, it's like you're finally going to start coming into the understanding as to why it was best that you are no longer attached to that relationship or that situation. And it's like you might find out some shocking information, okay, and that's what makes it all better and okay, and you're like, all right, yeah, that wasn't much of a loss. And look at, as I'm saying that, we have the Satire and Mystic Circle. So you've really got to trust your intuition as well, Virgo, because I feel with this, it's like if there's some sort of betrayal, even though it's shocking, your intuition, I feel, is kind of trying to warn you a bit. And we have the Devil popping out twice, so there's a lot of heavy, intense energy attached to this path. So ultimate outcome is the Sun and the Wizard. So listen, Virgo, because of what I see over here with the Wizard, this path has either a person that is very manipulative, a liar, a deceiver, or the situation itself in general is not in your highest good, okay? And with the Sun, usually that's a positive thing to me, but based on this entire reading, what I feel is the ultimate outcome is you're not going to be left in the dark forever about this situation. Like, you're going to one day see the truth, and all the pieces of the puzzle are going to fit, and you're going to see it exactly for what it was, or see the person for exactly who and what they really were, and that's like your ultimate freedom. So for path 2, I don't really feel like it's a go. I feel like it's more there, all the pieces are going to come in time, and everything will finally make sense, understanding, and you'll be, and especially the Hanged Man, it's like no more illusions. So you're going to find out and see the truth about this person or situation, okay? That's just what I feel is coming out, what the universe is saying about this is, no, this is not for you, Virgo, and you will soon enough see why, okay? So let's see what the advice is. Follow the signs, yes, Virgo, Follow the signs. You will come into this understanding. All the illusions will be torn down. You will see somebody for truly who and what they are, or a situation for truly who and what they are. And you are better off without this person, situation, path, okay? This is a general reading, so you have to listen to your own heart and soul. But ultimately with this, I really feel like the universe is just going to lead you into the understanding of why this was not meant for you. And you're going to be like, thank you, Jesus, I dodged a bullet. Okay, so Virgo, those are your messages for path 2. I hope that that helped, and I am truly wishing you all the best. Take care. Okay, Virgo, let's see what comes out for path 3. So, I'm pulling a positive and a negative for this path. Ooh, positive is success. Potential negative is fulfillment. Isn't that an interesting pair, Virgo? So, it's like there is success, on this path. But how happy will you be? So let's pull some tarot and see, you know, what that has to add here. Really curious why we have success, but we're not ultimately happy. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, and then Justice. So, Virgo, this is interesting. If this is about a job or changing position or advancing your career, you know, growing your education, I don't know why I can't think of the word, but like, you know, expanding your education, like you will have great success and accomplishment in that. However, I just feel like the outcome, what you're expecting from all of this isn't as exciting. Like you have a lot of success. It looks like success, abundance, happiness, awesome gratitude. But ultimately, there's something about it where you're like, you know, this wasn't as grand as I thought it would be. It's like lackluster, I feel. Maybe more boring than you thought it would be. So let's pull ultimate outcome and gain some more perspective here. So we have the Siren and the Satire. You know, I think what this is saying, Virgo, is this might be such a abundant, prosperous, successful path for you that you may begin to really overindulge, okay? This feels more like overindulgence with the Siren and the Satire being the outcome paired up with these cards. So I would say this is definitely a yes. However, Virgo, you've got to make sure you stay very disciplined, okay? It might be really easy to indulge, to be exposed to things that maybe you didn't have access to previously, okay? So this is a really good path, a lot of fun here, but also you've got to make sure that you are balanced and you're not like either working too hard or partying too hard with this path. Yeah, look at that. So here's your advice: abundance and divine timing. Don't spend your paycheck before you get it. Don't count your eggs before they are hatched, okay? There's an element to this path that is very material, all right? So anything to do with material, like, bam, you got it, yes. However, I feel like it gives you access to like more resources or opens new doors for you, and again, we could really start overindulging. That's what I feel like the negative about this path is just incredible overindulgence. If this is about a relationship, you guys are just so wrapped up in each other. It's almost too much for the two of you, okay? And with divine timing, that being advice as well, trust every step of the way, okay? Don't push, don't force. If this is a relationship of the past, I definitely see that we could reconcile here, Virgo, but that's about divine timing, okay? So this path is a definite yes. If it's a reconciliation, it's about divine timing. If it's about anything else, it's really like yes. Could be some divine timing involved in that, but be really careful not to overindulge, okay, Virgos? So those are your messages for path 3. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.